So uncivilized.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Tuesday night, Uncivilized Scoundrels, the Collector's Edition. We are here at episode number two. Number two, man. We're riding this thing till the wheels fall off, hopefully, because there's always Star Wars shit to talk about, right? But yeah, man, welcome everybody to Tuesday night, and I'm here with the fellas. My boy Eric, Luis, Commander Green. What's going on, fellas? How y'all doing tonight?
Doing great.
Doing good, man. Thank you.
Always happy you guys can join tonight, man. I mean, it's cool to just hang out, just to chat all the collectibles that we all love and just talk about on a daily. Dude, my neighbor is screaming his freaking head off. I love LA, dude.
Right? Perfect timing.
Oh, seriously, man. But yeah, man. Eric, how's your week been? How's your weekend?
I went to the concert Saturday night. Saw my buddies from Australia.
Oh, yeah,
Had a good time seeing them. And
Rocked
went,
out.
yeah. Going to another show this Saturday night. So back-to-back
Nice.
birthday type situation.
Oh, yeah, dude. That's awesome. How's your weekend, Luis?
Good, man. So far, so good. Little brutal day at work, but, you know, par for the course. Nice to highlight, enjoying the rest of the evening with you guys. So, been looking forward to this one.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, if I can give you some sort of, giving something to look forward to for the week, I'm glad it's tonight, bro.
Yeah.
It's on a Tuesday, bro, so you got the rest of the week. So. Yeah, man. Last but not least, Harold, a.k.a. Commander Green. How's your weekend, bro? How you doing?
Doing good, man. You're doing good. Yeah, I mean, just what these guys are saying, it's like it's just nice to have this to come to on a Tuesday night, and kind of it's nice to celebrate the week or the weekend at the end of the week, but it's also good to get this to push you through. So yeah, looking forward to it all day long. So happy to be here.
Dude, so I want to talk about pickups, man. I actually got a few things in. And let me start with y'all. Harold, since I'm with you, man. You got anything new this week?
I have. The first thing I want to shout out is a thank you to my friend.
Okay.
Yeah, you froze.
Okay, so it's Harold. I was trying to make sure that's not me because I've been having an internet connection freaking for a week. So, all right. No. Well, if you guys can still hear me okay and it's not just me, there we go.
There you go.
I came back.
Okay, back? All right. What'd you get, dude? What is that?
There we go. I got from Funky Cold Santa. He knows how much of a clone fan I am. And he had this Mighty Mugs and this Commander Green. He's had it for a long time, and he's like, he goes, I know how much you like those, so I'm going to send it to you. So, yeah.
Dude, that's
very cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Very cool, unique piece. And again, that's what I love about this show and us talking about different things is, again, it's not always just 6-scale figures or even 12-scale. Random cool things like that.
Exactly. No! Well, you got it?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes. The only drawback I think, and I held back originally too, is like it doesn't have the weld mark across the top.
Okay.
Which it's not the end of the world, and when it's on display, it's not going to break my heart. But I probably could do something, to get it to match. But I mean, just overall, the weathering and the paint work and everything else on it.
Dude, that's awesome. I'm sure you talk to Philly. He could probably give you some advice on how to, get that going.
Yeah, I've seen people use caulking, and they basically make it look like a weld. They you're able to make it look like the beads of the weld, and then you can paint over it. So I might try to do that.
Tengo una torta para verde. Really? You got a Jedi Chris Cochino. Let me check in with y'all, dude. What's going on, S-Beam? Heard y'all wanted heard all I wanted was a Mondo. Time for some Star Wars. dude, that Mondo Donatello right now dropped out for pre-order right now, and getting all the buzz. Getting all the buzz, dude. Yo, what's up? Damn it, I gotta get these names changed. Somehow I gotta figure out how the hell to fix it. 'Cause I see other channels that are fixing them, you know. But I'm just blanking on my boy's name right now. You know, Keen Jar 23. His usual name every time we see him as. So I'm sorry, bro. Like seriously, I'm so sorry. Coughing. What's going on, man? Who else we got? 16 Chris. Hey, what's going on, bro? How you doing? Thanks for coming through tonight, man. Guys being saying nice. We got Doc D46. What's going on, bro? Hope you are doing well. And we got my boy Rand's talented Tino. What's going on, man? So yeah, Chuck G, thank you. I see him all the time. I don't know for some reason why I'm drawing a blank right now, man. That Tuesday, it's too Tuesday right now. Well, thanks, Rance. So, let's go to Eric, man. Did you anything new this week?
Well, went out trying to look for I got into Black Series, the Vader and the Luke theme. I was going to bring that show. Maybe I'll do it on the next stream. But and I finally got my Vader Battle Damage Collector's Edition. I did not want the molded cape on that, but and then I got the Deadpool Battle Damage, and then I'll be paying off General Grievous this week on Sideshow, and then get those 2 clone commanders from Underground.
Dude, you got some bangers here, man. Nice. Dude, congrats on that stuff, dude. Have you cracked anything open yet, or are they just sitting there waiting for the move?
I haven't done anything yet. A lot of my stuff is sealed, but I did crack some stuff open.
Cool, man. Yeah, Coffin, he mentions, you said BBTS is now offering standard graded TVC. Yeah, I saw that. The only thing that's enticing is probably the Luke Farm Boy. But I've always told myself that would be like a goal if I can do all my TVC figures, man. I know I got a big hole, so I got to be pushing around maybe 300 figures.
Jeez.
Carded. And if I were to do all that graded, oh my God, that'd be crazy. I would love to do that, man, but who knows? That might just be a pipe.
Didn't you have those like on your back wall behind you?
Yeah, they're all on the walls, dude. They're all on the walls, man. I miss it. What I was thinking about doing, man, because right now I'm in my living room, in my place, my new spot over here, right? So if I ever get my own dedicated room again, hopefully in the future, next few years, we'll see what happens. Kind of thinking about, instead of pitting them to the wall, is just that put them up in a Maji case. You know what I mean?
That'd be cool.
Get some more cases and just have them displayed, like maybe 2 rows or 3 rows or whatever like that, and just have it go all the way across. Maybe one wall would just be all the TVC figures, all in these star cases right here. Oh, speaking of which, let me go ahead and show y'all what I got. Darth Revan showed up. So you see. This thing was a grail for a minute, man. VC301. This guy was going for pushing over $100, and then Hasbro doing what Hasbro does best. They started to reissue everything. So, Hey, man, I was able to capitalize on that, and it came in from Entertainment Earth. Totally happy about that. But also, finally came in from Pulse, the Land Speeder. Dude, this takes me back, man. I mean, this is why I'm the fan of TVC, man. It's just old school packaging. But what I love what they did about this, I mean, the card for right here, the oversized card for this guy, it's cool. It's all right, but I'm glad they stopped doing these cards and start going back to the 6x9 instead of this. What is it? I think it's a 6x10 or something like that, or 10x7. I don't know. I forget what it was. But it's wider than the normal card, right? But what's cool about these is now that they're doing, I guess, like a reverse image. So something that's more like modern. So which is pretty much like, this is like the scene, you know, in Mos Eisley when they showed up.
Photography, that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, I love this, man. I freaking this is so dope. You know, but I went ahead and cracked it open a little bit. I got the Luke still carded, but I got to find like star cases for this thing. Going back, dude. I mean, just it's straight up vintage Kenner, man. The homage to vintage Kenner. I freaking love it. You know, I'm such a sucker for this packaging. That's why if you guys look at the thumbnail, it's just like this. You know, so yeah, man. So yeah, I'm completely happy. And one more thing that showed up, which I still got to go get. It's in a locker right now. Well, my boy Luis hooked it up with the Hot Toys Clone Wars Darth Sidious. I'm still keeping my Clone Wars collection, and that's going to be right on the shelf with the rest of them. So now all I need is a Saj, and I'm straight, and I'm good. I want that Grievous for that shelf, but it's not really a priority. If I can get it, cool. If not, no love lost, because it's not really officially part of that line, but it'll work perfectly on that shelf, in the Clone Wars shelf. So we'll see what happens, man. But thank you, Luis, once again, dude, for hooking that up. And as soon as I get a chance to go out to the locker, I'll go, crack it open and check it out.
Yeah, let me know. Let me know how you like it. I obviously traded it for the Revenge of the Sith movie figures. I told you guys so I have to keep it to pretty much movie figures because Clone Wars too slippery, man.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot, dude.
That's just slick.
I mean, look at me. I went ahead and sold off a lot of my. No, I sold off all my prequel figures. With the exception of the clones.
Yeah.
And any troopers associated with it. But as you can see, I'm still TVC. And it's hard. It's hard balancing everything, man. Trying to figure out what you really want. I mean, I really got to narrow everything down. I mean, not just from Hot Toy Star Wars, but I mean, there's other things that I really like too. I mean, I've got in-art freaking Lord of the Rings, all up on that set. And that sucks. I got to get a new car. I got to buy my wife a car and look for a house while trying to balance freaking collecting too, man. So,
adulting.
Yeah, man. Life be lifing. So, what about you, Luis? Did you get anything new this week?
I got one of my figures I've been anticipating since last year. I'll show you right here. I already shared it with you before, but
yeah, boy, that J&D goodness came in, didn't it? Look at that. I know it's probably blasphemy having this Joker in a Star Wars room, dude, but I mean,
oh man,
it's the art, bro. It really is.
That's it, man. I've been anticipating this. I was one of the ones that ordered it day one, and I have a few J&D pieces. Obviously confident that they would hopefully put out their first figure in the 1/6 world, and then they did, and got a lot of heat for it, and they eventually made it right and recalled it, and then they just totally there you go.
Darth
they
Legend.
Totally redeemed themselves, right? So it's a great figure. I immediately put my artisan up on eBay just because, to me, there's no sense in having two purple jacket Jokers with just a difference in quality from what I can see. But I do have the artisan bank robber Joker for pre-order, so I'm excited about that. But yeah, man, this is a great figure. Super pricey, unfortunately, but I'm hoping this is a one and done. And that's it, man. I had Hot Toys Jokers all the way through, then in art, then artisan, and now this J&D. So I'm all jokered out, thankfully. But we'll see, man.
You say that now, dude, until 2 years later, InArt comes out with a 2.0.
Oh yeah, and I'll end up getting that too, man. It's never ending, man. That's what they want.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But dude, congrats to everybody,
purple
bro.
Lightsaber, though.
What's that?
He'd look awesome with the purple lightsaber, though.
Oh yeah,
Ooh.
saber. I'll do
just showing off, dude.
Windu saber and Luke's green saber, and that's it, man.
Right?
There you go.
Yep.
Be a hell of a duo.
Yeah, dude, I'll take some snaps of that.
Oh yeah, dude. Mark's over here saying that. Oh, hello. What's up, and all awesome collectors? Hello. Chris, yeah, the pricing on TVC is ridiculously out of control, dude. $20 a pop. Damn. Luckily, when I got this revenue, when I pre-ordered this revenue, it was still, what was it, $16.99? Even that's crazy, dude. I mean, when I got back into TVC, that's when the price had changed to $16.99, I think. Last I was collecting, I think they were what, $12.99 or $13.99?
Yeah, it's $12.99.
Sucks, dude. Yeah, the Panthers are like $80 a pop, dude. But the Panthers are dope. I got one. It's dope.
Like a Bantha, right?
Like about, God, I hated that damn meme. Oh my God, I hated that
that
damn
whole
meme.
series in a nutshell for me, man.
Seriously, dude. I don't know about y'all, but
I couldn't, man.
seriously. Cool, man. So let's talk about some of the collectibles that dropped, man. We got a bunch of stuff to talk about, man. We got some, we got an announcement from SH Figuarts. They show some cool stuff. We got some stuff for Life Day. Oh, speaking of which, yeah, happy Life Day, y'all. 2025. Look at that. That is
Happy Life Day. Happy post Life
straight
Day.
up. You know what's awesome is that 2025. Happy Life Day, everybody. And yeah, man, it's really cool when let me see, there we go. I love how the Disneyland parks are celebrating this. So you can actually go to Galaxy's Edge and go hang out with everybody, walking around with the little orb and a red robe. Just chill, man. It's cool. Rocco's over there hanging out with everybody. You know, it's all right. Nice little getaway. But yeah, we got some Life Day merch that dropped, you know, from the Disney stores. What else did we got? We got some TVC figures showing up a little bit early. And we got a crazy announcement from EFX on the high end, man. You know, which this guy right here is all about. So a couple grills from a boy over here, man. But let's go ahead and get started, man. First thing off the bat, man. Let's bring this up right here. Let's talk about some of this other stuff that I went ahead and dropped for the Life Day announcements at the Disney store for 2025. First up, man, this showed up earlier for May 4th, and we were talking backstage about this, and I didn't know that this was actually limited to what was it, 1,000 pieces, guys, you said? For the initial run?
The 3,000, the original Star Tours blue and white one was.
Oh, I thought you meant this one. This one went up too, didn't it?
Yeah, this one went up, but the original was only D23, which actually went up online after the show, but that was gone within minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the original Star Tours 3000, man. And what's cool about this is that I love how it plays. It's like you're on the ride. It has the whole videos of like the whole trip of everything. You know, and this time you got 3PO flying instead of Captain Rex. And yeah, not that Captain Rex, but the original Captain Rex from the attraction. Okay. And yeah, it's really cool. I love how the doors open and everything, but that video just pops it off. It's like you're in the ride. You get the video, you get the sound. It's a whole experience, you know. But you know, get ready to pay up, man. $350. That ain't nothing nice, but it's a cool, it's a cool collectible. Yeah, man, bro, you got it right.
Yeah, I have the original blue and white one, and that video is just a game changer, man. It has
I love how they did that.
When you open the doors, it has the little ding sound. The lights light up. I mean, it's like your childhood. It's what we all grew up with, you know, going to Star Tours with that same exact sound and lighting and the original cinematics. Yeah, it's so cool.
Lights. That is so cool.
Yeah, I want to get this one just because it's obviously the newer cinematics, but you can't go wrong with the original. If you can find the original at a decent price, I highly recommend it. It's just so good.
Do you know what they go for on the secondary market?
They go, I'd say, anywhere between $500 to like $700.
Yeah. The Commander Green. What's up, Charlie? But yeah, bro, that's a great
set.
But what I think what would have been dope is that instead of just giving us standalone figures that we would just put into the ship, if the 3PO and R2, if they were like stationary and electronic, fully electronic, so that they would interact, you know, with the ride and everything, that'd be so freaking cool.
That would,
yeah. Lights lit up and everything like that. But yeah, I would like to find a way to do it to get this. But I mean, like I said earlier, man, with a lot of us here, there's just so much more, you know, things that are occupying our collection space right now, you know, and our wallets that are just being attacked with so much other things, you know. But yeah, this is freaking awesome, man. You know, what about you guys, Eric, Harold? I mean, Harold, I'll start with you, man. What do you think about this actual release?
I think it's amazing, and like this goes to show you what the gunship could have been, and that would have been backed, I think, a lot quicker when you look at the detail that's in something like this, like it's amazing. I think there were some cool features that they tried to put into that gunship, but like this is way more interactive and way more like, I think even like with the gunship there were, I mean, you could have had lights inside like the troop bay, like inside of that. There's a lot more like the interactive part of like what this one is, but the fact that it has that footage inside, I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, like you said, I just love how they make this thing so interactive. They could have done it with the gunship, like completely. I mean, just something subtle as the lights. If they could have like put like red light, like red LEDs in there, you know, just to like, simulate the drop.
Like this is pricey for sure, but like I just see a little bit more value in something like this compared to some of the other things.
And something like this, it doesn't appeal just to the Star Wars fans, but for Disney fans in general who love the attraction, you know. So that's another thing too. That's the cool part about things like this. When our Star Wars worlds collide with the actual real world with other fans, I mean, it just exposes our hobby to so many more people. You know, they didn't know like such things existed. You know, I love Disney, but look at that Hot Toys Jack Sparrow, or Hot Toys did like a Beauty and the Beast, you know, or something like that. You know, so anything related to the Disney parks, or even Iron Studios with their Disney park statues, their cartoon statues, they look amazing, you know, with the 1/10 scale. But yeah, this is awesome. Eric, I mean, as a 3.75 collector too, man, I mean, I'm curious to know whether or not this is something that you would want in your collection.
I missed out on the other two. I would love to get this. You know, like I said, I can't do anything right now, but this piece will look great with the HasLab Razor Crest and the Ghost Ship, and then be cool. And you can put it right next to the Cantina, or put it right when the gunship gets released in a year from now.
And that's the cool thing, man.
It'd be an awesome display when that day comes for me. But I would love to get this. If I can get it, cool. If I can't, it is what it is. There'll probably be another one coming out, but I like it. It's a cool piece, you know.
I couldn't imagine another one coming out, considering there's only been there's only two of them, right? Yeah. This is the newer one. This is the newer model.
This is the third version.
Third version. I thought there was only two.
Oh, is this a same version from the last one?
No, it's actually different. It's a different model. Yeah, Charlie's asking if this is a straight repaint, which is not. No,
because I think the last one was all red, right? Was it like pretty much all red, no white?
So they did a 3 3/4, but it was like a static screen. It was like a decal, and the size was smaller. It was the same one of this. It wasn't until D23 where they came out with the original 3000, that is the white and blue, that came with the interactive screen. And then they took that mold and simply did this new repaint. So they knew that the original was going to sell like crazy, but they had to keep it exclusive. So they just re-skinned it essentially with this new red set. But they took away the base, they took away the carded figure. So, you know, for the same price, I feel like you got more with the D23. Plus, it was a lot lower number, which was that much more enticing.
More limited.
But, I mean, this is still an amazing set. I would love to get it just to have both right next to each other. You know, so we'll see. But yeah, if anybody can get one thing from me, and I'll say it all day long, like, this set is just so cool. I highly recommend it. Even if you can't get the original, just having this, like, you can literally put as many figures as it fits in there, and it's great.
If PayPal had like a pay in 10 option, that'd be all over it. Well, no, like what Eric was saying earlier too, to add this like next to like the Razor Crest or the Cantina, dude, it's just like simulating the very beginning of the scene before they take off. You can actually have it in a hangar. So imagine having a shelf. You got the Falcon right there. You got the Star Speeder with 3000 right there, an X-wing or a Y-wing right there, and just in the hangar, just hanging out with everybody, man.
You know, I think
so that'd be cool.
Disney doing everything that they did with these sets, like Hasbro has to step it up because you can't do these HasLabs with no lights. I mean, they literally threw in
Yeah.
a screen, an LCD screen with lighting, sounds. I mean, they threw everything in it, and for them not to put out a release with basic lighting, I mean, it's criminal, man.
Yeah, I agree with you, Luis. That people are complaining about they want more stuff in these HasLabs, but I don't know if it's with the license of Disney, but it's just Hasbro should step things up on those HasLabs.
Sure.
Totally. Yeah, man. I mean, this is from what I understand. I'm sure this is Hasbro doing this, but they can't stamp it because it's for Disney. So it's got to come out under their license. But nonetheless, man, I would love to get this to the collection somehow. Hopefully, by the time when I'm ready for it, it'll still be available. Because some things sit for a while. Like that Mark 85, Luis, or not the Mark 85. What was it, the Mark 80? The one from Avengers Campus?
Yeah.
Dude, I thought that would have sold out. I thought that was extremely limited, but I guess not. I think it's still up on the Disney site. I think you can still get it, which is crazy.
I think the one on Disney just doesn't have the shawarma wrap.
No, it does.
Oh, it does have it? Oh,
it does. Yeah. That one has a shawarma wrap. The one on Sideshow doesn't have it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then.
Yeah. That's the other way around.
Yeah. That's a good figure, too.
Yeah, man. But some of the other stuff that we got for Life Day, I'm just going to go and kind of, skim through a couple of things. They released Bane and Skull's Legacy Lightsaber. We've got the Legacy Lightsaber from the Stranger from, what's that abomination called? The Acolyte. Got that.
He was awesome, though.
Yeah, man. They even got the Black Series helmet that dropped. I didn't even see this on Hasbro Pulse yet. So, although this is what's that?
GameStop's had them.
Oh, GameStop has them. Okay, got it.
Yeah,
they've also got the Jesse helmet, which I know some of us here are really excited to get.
Click.
All right, and here's the Black Series. This was, from what I understand, this was the Pulse exclusive Black Series set with Anakin and Rex that's sold out, and now it's at Disney.
Yeah, I'm picking that set up when it ships.
Yeah, and this is cool too. These are so cool, but I can't get into this. This is too much. This is too much of a rabbit hole. The Galaxy Squadron stuff, right?
Oh, they're amazing.
Yeah, these look so cool, and they have a Darth Vader and X-Wing 2-pack. Yeah, and they've also got Chewbacca Life Day, 11.5-inch figure. So cool. So these are just some of the highlights, that I just wanted to go ahead and just quickly go over with you guys. I think the Legacy lightsabers are really cool, but a lot of them are out of scale in the sense of where they're too thick and they're very heavy. They've got weight. Some of them look awesome on display. They really do, but they're just out of scale. I mean, Luis, you can attest to this. You go to the parks as well, and I don't know if you have a few of the Legacy lightsabers or not, but compared to the Master replicas you've got, they're just completely they're off, bro. But these are cool. I think these are cool.
Yeah, no, I mean they're very budget friendly, and not everyone wants to pay $500-600 or more for very authentic looking hilts when you can pay a quarter of the price, right? So
absolutely,
yeah.
I mean, even from the custom lightsaber hilt shops, they're not that much more than this too.
Yeah.
And you can get yourself something better with better electronics if you decide to go that route. I mean, who was it? Theory Sabers has got some good hilts out there, man, and they're relatively affordable. At least I think.
Is he pretty accurate on the hilts on the Theory Sabers?
They seem so, yeah.
Yeah,
for the character releases, yeah. But he's also got some kind of spin-offs on some of them, like who was it? I know they had for Luke Jedi. They had a couple variants, and I think for the Anakin episode 3, I think they had a couple variants on that too. For the most part, at least to me, they look more accurate. For the price, like I said, they're not bad at all. But yeah, this Jesse helmet, man. I know. I don't know about Luis, but I know all of us here were excited for it. You know, because I'm thinking about dabbling in the helmets, but I have to quickly kick myself and tell myself, no, I can't. I cannot. I don't have the space. I mean, not just to display them, but to store the boxes, because I don't want to throw these boxes away. You know, but helmet displays look so freaking cool. They really do. And now they're doing ARC Troopers, man. I mean, if they did Echo and Fives, that'd be hard to say no. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you know they're coming to see what.
I know.
And that makes me not want to miss this one, knowing that that's probably going to happen.
Right?
So, right.
Yeah, man. King Dingling in the house. What's going on, man? No, Charlie. No. I'm not. I've got one helmet. I got the Vader helmet, and I'm completely happy with that because I planned for my Vader display to have that helmet and with a lightsaber, with a statue, the TVC TIE Advanced that I've got. So I got plans for a little Vader display. But yeah, no, I can't as much as I'd want to. But then I'm thinking about that Vader display. I'm like, well, I mean, accompanied by a Stormtrooper helmet, I mean, that kind of makes sense, right? I'm like, stop. Don't stop thinking like that.
But they did a good job with these two. I think this is kind of the same thing, like with the Star Tours. Like, it's something that it could be Black Series making them or Hasbro making them. They are slightly different. I believe they're narrower than the Black Series ones, and I have the Commander Green helmet that was a Disney store, and I should do a side by side, but I think somebody had done one online. I had seen it earlier, but when I went to refresh and went back, it was gone. So, but they're close enough. I mean, there's definitely some differences, but they look really good together.
Over here, Charlie saying that he would consider a Darth Revan helmet. That would be cool. That would actually be cool. And Rands, I do not have this in the cart.
Yeah.
but I will confess, my brother did get it for me, sort of. So, yeah, my brother lives closer to Disneyland than I do, and he went ahead and did me a favor and picked it up. But after I already paid for it, changed my mind. I said, no, I can't do it. Asked him to take it back for me. So, yeah, nah. Almost, man. Coffin saying, Luis, did you see the EFX is revisiting the Return of the Sith Saber line? They do 2. What?
I heard that they were doing a Revenge of the Sith because they mentioned in the stream where they're revisiting the 20th anniversary. But I haven't seen anything official yet.
So it's just speculation for now.
Yeah. I would say hopefully they do some type of maybe Hayden signature edition hilt, which of course they will, because I paid for a custom plaque signed by him when I saw him. So of course they're gonna do an official one because I did that. So but yeah,
just your luck, huh?
Bring it. Yeah, I'm on board.
And they'll probably do Evan McGregor too.
Yep.
Yeah.
I can easily see that coming.
Yeah, they did an episode 1 UN, but for episode 3, I think that'd be great. I mean, they could make all of them that much more accurate. I know EFX doesn't want to step on MR releases unless they were just totally off. So if they can offer something more accurate, like we're gonna see soon with this A New Hope Vader, then that's where they will do that. But they don't want to do a straight reissue just because.
They really don't do reissues though. They do like a different, like a different spin-off of it, right? Like the Vader helmet that I have. I know they've done it before, but I guess they kind of put it in a more budget-friendly category to where the paint job isn't accurate, but it still has the lineage to the original skin. Same mold. Yeah. But yeah, man. What else did we also get, man? We got the.
I was gonna say before we move on from the helmets, I actually picked these up from Amazon. They're helmet hangers.
Oh, nice.
So.
Oh, nice.
They're helmet hangers, and so when actually there we go.
That's cool.
And then they screw onto the wall there,
Bro,
and they're only like
$2
for 4 of them. I think it was
stop enabling, please.
It would save you so much space, Mario. I'm trying to help you out.
I know, I appreciate it, man. That's awesome, dude. I mean, it's like what we said, the taxidermy all up on the walls.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it's for.
Yeah,
I have a spot right behind me, so hopefully the next time that we're here, I'll have that up.
that's awesome, dude.
On there.
Yeah, show us that sometime, bro. See how that goes. But I mean, yeah, those are some of the drops that were released for Life Day. So cool stuff, man. You know, I mean, there's always, you know, there's no real specific reason to celebrate these releases, man. I mean, it could just be Saturday, but I like the fact that they're doing it. You know, they're taking something that was originally came from a horrible Christmas special, and they made something positive out of it. The fans actually just embraced it, right? And that's what happened at Disneyland. The fans started the celebration out there, and now Disney just said, "Okay, we'll jump on board," you know. So and saw all the Life Day merch and celebration from online and in the parks, man. So that's actually pretty cool. Charlie's saying that, would you guys get a quarter scale or a third scale helmet, or strictly 1-to-1? For me, I can't speak for the rest of us. I mean, I can assume, but 1-to-1.
Yeah.
1-to-1. I mean, to me, it doesn't make sense to get like a smaller scale. You know, if you're getting a full size helmet. I mean, if you're getting a helmet, then get a Hot Toys or a statue. If you want to go with like a smaller scale. You know, I think didn't Hasbro do that, guys? Didn't they do like a Black Series scaled helmets or something like that?
Master replicas. Here's the.
I know they did the lightsabers.
Yeah.
I've always wondered about that, about the scale that they did. A verlo otra vez, por favor. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. That's the 1-to-1 you got, Luke, or is that the scaled?
Yeah. 1-1 Luke.
Okay.
This is a NeoPixel, and then the little 1/3
Nice.
Maul. Which, of course, I'm a sucker for Maul, so I had to get that. I mean, they're cool. They're very awesome little desk toys, trinkets, whatever you want to call it. But
Yeah.
I mean, that's really
It's like-
what I saw in it. Yeah, just having a little cool display when you got very limited space. I mean, it's there's definitely a market, but if I could, nothing compares to like a 1/1.
Right. And that actually makes perfect sense, Charlie. If you're going to do something like that, just for like a little desk display, yeah, quarter scale, 6 scale helmets, that'd be cool. Have like a little lineup, little roll lined up. You know, but if you wanted something like a prop replica, I mean, I would think, you know, of course, 1-to-1 would be it. You know, so I think the Black Series, for what they are, they do a pretty good job. You know, they're fairly affordable, and I think they give you a nice amount of detail overall for what you're getting. At least that's what I think.
100%. Hasbro has cut into
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they've cut into the profits of EFX to the point where you hardly see helmets, and when you do see a helmet, it's only, you know, a few hundred run, right? If that.
Yep.
The days of 1,000 plus, I mean, that's just over.
Yeah, and the fact, like I said, they're $100, couple $100, something more affordable. But guys, so this is something that I never really collected, but I thought they were cool when they first dropped, and I never really paid them any mind. But this is pretty exciting to talk about, that SH Figuarts has dropped some Clone Wars figures, and I think a couple Episode 3 figures as well. So here we're looking at Ahsoka, young Ahsoka, before she got her second lightsaber. Or like season 2, I think. Season 1, season 2 Ahsoka.
Season 1 and 2, yeah.
Yeah, and we got Clone Wars Obi-Wan. That head sculpt is kind of, or at least the expression. That's kind of like, I know we're comparing it against a CGI cartoon, but it just something looks just kind of, you know, weird about it. I don't want to say off, because there's really not much of a likeness to compare it, but it just looks a little weird, you know, to me. But it's cool, you know, overall, man. And here's the Anakin. The Anakin looks really good. I like this. I like how they did the Anakin. This came out really, really cool. And speaking of which, they've also got a Revenge of the Sith Anakin. So that's actually this is a surprise.
Yeah, that looks good.
Yeah, that looks actually really cool. And I found a little clip on Instagram right here. See if we can show this off a little bit for the displays. But yeah, this looks pretty cool. This is interesting. They're expensive though, man. I mean, at the time, I had just started Black Series. No, this was after Black Series actually. And so I was like, you know what? If I'm going to compare this to Black Series, I understand what they are and their imports and they're more expensive and all, but no, man, they set their game up. They look really good compared to what Hasbro's doing, I think. What else thoughts? I mean, Eric, we start with you, man. What do you think about this release, these drops?
Hey, like you, Mario, I don't own any of these figures, but I'm interested in the Clone Wars, and I also like that General Grievous in the background too. You know that.
Yeah.
I know he's out. I think you can get him over in Japan, but I don't know if you can get him in the United States somewhere at any of the stores. But no, I think this Clone Wars line is great. These first three are great for what they're doing, and it'd be cool to see the animated like Captain Rex, Cody, and then maybe some other Jedis, and maybe Palpatine and an animated Dooku on that line too.
Yeah, and also, I mean, Eric, I don't know if you remember the 375 figures that Hasbro did back in 2009, I think, when they came out. That was a really popular line too.
Yeah, and I would love to see Hasbro to bring that into the TVC. You know, like bring some of that animated 3.75 back in the Hasbro aspect. That'd be really, really cool, because some of those figures are very, very expensive. You know that. So
yeah, they look really cool. Renz wants an animated Maul and Savage. Hell yeah, dude.
That'd be cool.
That'd be awesome. Yeah. Harold, do you have any interest in these things?
Yeah, well, you know me. So
everything.
I mean, like Eric's saying too, just to have those three to start the line is perfect. It's not like you're missing one of them. So if you only got those three, I think that would be a nice display on its own. And in that scale, I think probably the downfall for most of them has always been soft goods. But seeing those other Revenge figures too, those look, I think, really well done with the wired capes and the way that they fall and drape. They don't look too. The Anakin one looks a little bulky, but I mean, outside of that, like that Mace one looks really good.
Mace looks really, really cool, man. Yeah, even Charlie was saying how these animated figures look pretty damn good. And hi, Jazzy. Sorry, guys, don't mean to get weird, but it's Jazzy. So, yeah, Luis, what about you, bro? You have any interest in these things?
I had a few Figuarts, and the quality's there, man. But like Hasbro, they're gonna reissue and add a couple things. I was just looking. Of course, I have them all. Here's a little. This is Hasbro from last year's Comic-Con.
Oh, sweet. Okay. There you go. There you go.
And then this is Figuarts from like 8 years ago or so.
Good.
So I mean, you know, the quality is easily there. It's just a matter of paying for that extra, right? But at the same time, I mean, Hasbro figures, Black Series is what, like $40 almost a figure now?
I think 30, but even still,
gosh, dude. Yeah. These are maybe what, 70, 80 bucks now?
But look at the quality that you're getting. I mean, that's just as far as like the details, you're getting so much
exactly.
more. I think.
So I mean, you know, quality over quantity, man. I would get these if I was a 6-inch collector, but again, it's just another slippery slope. Maybe get your favorites, but to collect the whole thing, and then they will reissue it again. I think they just did another 25th anniversary Maul. So yeah, it's just a much better Hasbro, but the quality's definitely there.
I would like to see what they would do with the clones, because I think one of the problems that Hasbro has is they keep trying to do the helmets that fit over a head sculpt. The helmets look goofy, like they're not really to scale like properly what they look like in the movies, in the shows. So I think having like SH would go through the trouble to have a separate head sculpt and a separate helmet. That's what I'm looking forward to seeing. Like those.
Yeah, that
again,
I agree with that.
For the quality, you're paying for that quality for a company like that to take the time.
Posability.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, posability is great. I think Figuarts outside of Mezco is probably the best fully, plastic vinyl posable figure you can get. Tough between them and the Medicom ones.
Yeah, I was gonna say the Rebel Tech ones, but those ones are a little funky looking, man, with all those crazy joints that they've got. At least this keeps it more kind of realistic in a sense.
Medicom and Figuarts are really like the two that always go against each other, and then of course you've got Mezco as the kind of premium 112 line. But those are going up too. I mean, I have a couple Mezco, and man, it's picky and choosy, man. It's too hard, too many scales.
And I think SH is like a true like 1/12, where like obviously Black Series is a 6-inch scale. I mean, they call it 1/12, but I don't think it's like exact. But
yeah, dude, we were talking just a minute ago, Luis. You had brought up about Hasbroing when it comes to reissues and stuff. And they did some shit. So we were talking about this a while ago, and so they basically came out with what was it? A comeback collection, which consists of different different basically reissues from like Marvel, was it Transformers and G.I. Joe. I don't remember, but they also did Star Wars, man. And one of the things that's really it's got me kind of, I don't want to be upset, but a little, I guess, kind of disappointed, is the fact that they're reissuing exclusives. You know what I mean? So, granted, they're not really a limited run, but I guess they're turning on a second batch. And this Jabba the Hutt set, man. I mean, when I came back to TVC, this thing was expensive. This thing was pushing $200, and I was like, oh man, I missed it on it. But now, I mean, I'm thankful that they're bringing it back. That's awesome. But as a class, I don't know. I'm one of those collectors that like to have something, if it's, I don't know if it's limited, but if it's only for a certain time, leave it at that. Especially if these were just original exclusives. And that's it's gone. And that's just what it is. Just come to accept that.
Is there anything different about this one, like compared to the original one? Or
it's the same thing as I think it's the exact same thing as far as I can see.
Yeah, I got 2 of those sets and sealed. I might just grab one more and open it.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one too. I mean, I went ahead and got it when Big Bad had it for $150, and I was like, $150 is not bad. I'll pay that. And then freaking now they're up on for $99.99. And here's the thing, it says right here exclusive in the tag, but Entertainment Earth has them. Big Bad Toy Store has them. What the hell is exclusive about this? I mean, it's not a Pulse exclusive anymore. You can get it freaking through other fan channel sites. But I kind of want to get another one just so I can I want to set up Jabba, which I can't do right now. But the thing is that I want a Salacious Crumb. That's all I would buy a second one for, because I just want to open this version of Salacious. I mean, I was talking to Eric about this too. I could probably go out and find like an older one, instead of spending all this money on this one.
Hey, Marty, do you have the original Salacious Crumb that was expensive?
From the Death Star set? No.
Yeah.
I don't. No. That's another one, dude. I mean, for the price, they were going for what? Anywhere between $600 to $900 just for those figures?
I think some of them hit over 1,000 and all that.
Mm-hmm. That's insane. And for the full set, I mean, I have the rest of them. I just don't have this one in the Mouse Droid, the original one, and that's it. But I have the rest of the Revenge of the Jedi figures. But that's another $2,000 set.
Yeah, I only got Leia and Boba Fett on Revenge.
Mm-hmm. Oh, they're so cool to see on the Revenge of the Sith or Revenge of the Jedi card back. That is so cool.
Yep.
But not only this Jabba set, they've also this again, this was another exclusive as well. This is the 4-pack, of Jabba's goons. But what I loved about these particular ones is that they gave us the reuse and the squid head, on the original vintage card backs, which is cool. I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
That set was before they released it. That set was going over $300 on eBay. So in a way, and I missed out on it. I'm glad they did reissue because I need that. I need this set. But yeah, it was gonna be between 250, 300 plus on eBay.
Wow. I guess I got lucky because I got mine for like 80. I basically got mine for retail.
Oh no, you did get on that.
Yeah, so I'm fine with that. But again, these classic card backs, man. There it is. There's the original squid head, but now they're calling it what, Tessic? So they actually give him a name now.
And I love to take my stuff out and take photos, but those card backs are just so so nice. Yeah.
There's a collector out there who actually displays vintage carded figures with the Hot Toys, and they look so freaking cool. So yeah, but this is another set. I mean, $80. I'm glad they didn't bump the price up. So considering all things considered, I mean, it's so. Well, actually, no. It does line up with today's numbers. Yeah, 4 for 80. Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Right. It was probably around $60 for the set.
Yeah, 65 I think originally. Yeah.
Yep.
Hey, look at this. Pre-order will actually be available to ship on April 1st. I'll believe it when I see it. April Fool's Day, right? So.
It will probably come out in February. I don't know.
Harold, we were talking about this too, man. Freaking the Black Series Captain Rex for like the 80th time they reissued this damn thing.
Yes.
And with my luck, I was just about to post this for sale, and here comes Hasbro. So that standard one, that one actually ended up at a pretty decent price. I think it was hovering around $100 at one point. Oh wow, and, was it really pushing that much? Jeez.
Yeah, I actually at Big Bad Toy Store they had that whole wave for like $40 on the collector's edition.
Wow.
And I got all those figures. Yeah, and then I sold that Captain Rex for like $70-$80 on eBay or Macari, I think. Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is like legit. I think maybe the third or fourth time they actually did this figure, the exact box and everything, man. So,
and the 2-pack is the same figure too.
Oh right.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a reissue on Clone Wars Anakin and Captain Rex of that version. So it'd be the fourth time in a way that figure.
That's crazy.
And then the Face True Clean Clone Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when I saw this, I'm like, this is actually what kind of spawned the idea for me going for helmets. When I saw a clean Phase 2, I was like, oh, what if they come out with a clean Phase 1? Because I know this is a reissue, but still, man, I love this design. I love the clone design helmets, the buckets. They're so freaking dope. Yeah, those are some of the these are some of the comeback collection, some of the pieces of the comeback collection when it comes to Star Wars. So I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel about a Hasbro just basically reissuing like they do, and in some cases reissuing exclusives? I mean, does that bother you guys? Are you guys cool with it? As we got a clean clone trooper. I'm gonna start with you, Harold. Since you got the helmet on, man, you're over here flexing.
I'm just doing everything I can to help you spend money. That's fine.
Yeah, appreciate the hooks, the helmet hangers, and now my guy. So I love you, bro. So, well, but what do you think about this? What they're doing with these comeback collection, man? Are you okay with it, or is it just Hasbro be Hasbroing?
Well, it's like Hot Toys doing the 2.0 and make it better. I know it's not like that format, so they want the money. They see it on the secondary market. These helmets are going over $200, especially like or $300. So bring them back to retail, let new people buy them, and go from there.
Yeah, and that's the other hand. You know, the other side of this whole argument is the fact that there's always somebody who missed them and don't want to pay that much money in the secondary market. So they're doing, like, in a way, they're doing good to some collectors, but it just kind of ruins the whole collectability of it. But
It does.
I don't know.
I mean, the
know.
Captain
Maybe-
Rex, that wasn't an exclusive, but that was a reissue, or I guess you'd call it a reissue or restock. So, I mean, that was another thing with that. So I was happy to come across that because that was another one that was getting close to $200 even on Amazon. And sometimes you can find good prices there, and it was still expensive. So,
What do you, Luis? Do you have any thoughts on this matter?
You know my thoughts on these, man.
That's why you go high end, huh?
Call me a gatekeeper, but I am all about limited edition one time, right? I just bought almost, I don't want to say the exact price, but let's call it, almost $2,000 on this Joker figure.
Mm-hmm.
The moment J&D does a 2.0 with one extra little accessory, then I probably will be out, right? I mean, as collectors, pricing is a huge factor.
Yeah.
And you assume that there's a reasoning for that price. And if you're going to come out with the same thing over and over to try to obviously get more business, I understand that, but call it what it is, right? Don't call it a exclusive or, limited edition. Just call it, a timed edition. Call it, phase one, batch one, right? Then there's no need to fork up this extra money, or hey, I'm going to get on the later batch. Yeah, I'll be the last to get it, but who cares? I'm going to get it. So
Yeah.
I always prefer buying something that I know is very limited, but it also comes with what you collect. I've been collecting Hot Toys since 2011, and I've seen so many different versions of the same characters being released that I know it's just a matter of time before all the figures that I thought were, maybe grails at one point are just going to get reissued. So I've accepted that. Am I going to keep investing most of my budget to Hot Toys? No, because I know that they're going to keep producing. And if I want the next better version, I have to sell my inferior version at a loss to get the better, superior version. Whereas you have companies like, EFX, Master Replicas, it's a one and done type thing, right? Statues, same statue companies release the same character over and over, but it's a different pose, it's a different look, a different paint scheme. So it's at that point picking and choosing, and that's different, but it's just knowing what you're going to get into. Hasbro, we now see it's constant reissues, constant different cards and packages, and they know that we're going to keep buying it. But if you can, just know that what you're buying either isn't exclusive or is very limited now, but they'll keep doing it again in a different scheme, then it's just a matter of, kind of accepting that. So, you get what you pay for, and you choose what you want, but knowing, hey, do I want to spend all this much money in something that may never ever get made, or do I just buy some things that will get made eventually, maybe exactly the same, and I just don't even pay those aftermarket prices, right? Which I think a lot more companies are doing because they want to get the newer collectors. But then I heard a really interesting article where they're saying that collectors like us may be the last kind of generation, because Gen Z and Gen Alpha, they don't see the nostalgia that we do, and they're not going to spend hundreds of dollars on something that their parents grew up with, right? So, it could be something where all these companies that we buy because we have that adult money are probably redoing everything because they know that it's going to get harder for them to make this kind of money when us collectors keep getting older and, you know, may not throw money this way because of adulting, right? So not to go off topic, but long story short, I want very limited. Collecting to me is an art form, and the less of there is of the same art, to me, the better the quality, the more craftsmanship and time that they put in that product. And I want to know that I am one of X amount in the world that has this, right? So
right.
Kind of where my background in collecting is. I want to know that I'm one out of hundreds or maybe a few thousands in the world that have this collectible item versus I'm just one of 10,000. And then in a few years, there's another 10,000, right? So that's kind of where I base my collecting foundation off of.
And I think that's something you make a great point. Because this is another discussion we can totally have. Because there's various ranges of collectors, but when it comes down to actually defining what really is a collectible, I kind of lean towards your philosophy in that. You know, I mean, anything can be collectible, but I mean, when it comes down to it, is I mean, what's really collectible is that, in my opinion, that which is more in the rare sense, in the rare and the desired, which are grails. You can probably say that there's a lot. You have a lot of grails. I would say so, like in the high end collecting world. But us right here, I mean, even though these are more common, I think we get what we get just because we have either ties to the character itself or we just love the IP itself, or we're just, and this is our favorite lines just to collect in general. Even if they're not really considered collectibles or mid-range to high-end collectibles, it's just that collecting itch that will fulfill, our itch, our desires to collect these things. Like for me, I mean, the nostalgia when it comes down to the Kenner style packaging. I love this stuff. I don't consider it collectible because it's Hasbro. They're a toy company. I don't consider them really a collectible company. But I just collect these just for the nostalgia and for the love of the IP. But also, that being said, guys, I mean, I don't know if we should have this discussion tonight because I think it can go all night. So I think let's put a pin in that because I want to ask you guys, because Luis made a perfect point. That being said, our generation could possibly be the last generation who collects like what we do, right? And the next couple of generations that are out there right now don't really have any ties to this stuff. So I want to ask you guys: do you guys have like an end game? What are your plans?
Hey Mario, I was gonna say only way for the younger generation, like if people who have kids and their parents, they get into them, they're like the Star Wars or whatever. Possibly those kids will still grow down the road when they're an adult. But we don't know. But it would probably few of them would be doing that. So the parents are going to have to influence their kids into it if they want to keep these toys going,
alive,
generation and generation. So,
exactly, dude. That's a great topic, man. Let's plan for that. Let's
plan
for
that next show.
For sure, guys. That's awesome. Great discussion, guys. We were just on the topic of TVC, so I want to go ahead and kind of come back around to it. So we were talking about this backstage also, how the next wave of the vintage collection was just actually revealed, a couple of weeks ago, actually. Maybe about 4 weeks ago. About a month ago.
Yeah, about a month.
And that's when we saw, because we saw these two at Comic-Con, we saw the card backs for Padman, for Shakti, but then later on, about a few weeks ago, we got the announcement for the Stranger. We got the new Maul it's a repack, but with the card back, the updated card back, and the Vader Emperor's Wrath version. I guess they're hitting Hong Kong right now, and sure enough, boy, Boss Bounty already got them. He already imported them all in, dude. So he's got them all in the hand already. So shout out to him, for actually doing his thing on this and giving us a good up close look on these new card backs. This particular version of Maul, this is a re-release of the one, VC 201, I think it was, from the Clone Wars, just on a repack card. Now, this is what I like. If you're gonna repack something, put it on a different card back. I really like how they do that.
I love that logo. for the show.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that. Even though
Yeah.
I had the Clone Wars version of that.
Yeah, same here. And here's the Stranger, real quick. I
And-
mean, these are great.
We need to get that in the Hot Toys. If they're going to do Alkali, I'll take him as a Hot Toy. You know that.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Now, this version of Padme, while we do have the Hot Toys version, to me is just the TVC is just where it's at for me personally. It's just the card back is ripped straight from the scene. I think the figure looks pretty good, you know, and that's pretty damn awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Shakti, this is what I would like to see someday in 6 scale.
Oh, I
I'm
want
happy,
her.
I'm happy to get this. I'm happy to get this on
You want
vintage collection.
the Force Unleashed version?
Oh,
Oh, that's the one where she's a little bit more revealing,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't Sideshow do a premium format of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I remember that. And now we got the Darth Vader Emperor's Wrath. So this is pretty cool. We actually saw this recently in the 3-pack that was released for the Anakin's Journey. But we also got a similar figure, but with a different card back, which is basically the old canon Return of the Jedi variant. You know, but now they're doing a different card back, so that's actually pretty cool. But the thing is, I mean, Eric, dude, I thought we were done for the year, but it looks like they got one more wave that might come out before the end of the year.
Really, I'm more for Shakti and Padme, and then like Shakti, I'd like to see more female Jedi's coming. I know they have them, but in the old, maybe, I know people don't like reissues, but maybe put like Bear's Coffee and just a couple more people on different card backs. I know they did the Clone Wars versions of those, but no, like we need that. We need more Jedis. But you know, Shakti is my most exciting one out of that wave.
Yeah. We don't see much in regards about her, you know, in anything, in any figure form. You know, like I said earlier, I hope Hot Toys would actually come out with a version of Shakti. That'd be awesome.
Yeah,
But Eric, you're definitely gonna get your wish, dude, because next year the theme for TVC is the Battle of Geonosis.
yes.
You're gonna get clones, you're gonna get Jedi, you're gonna get the Separatist battle droids, B1 and
Yeah.
Super battle droids.
Yeah, and I would love to see them do some of the animals. Hopefully they'll produce the animals on the Battle of Geonosis too. You know, hopefully they do just a play set, maybe like in a play set for around like $200.
I
So
can
they
totally see that coming.
So you can put Padme, Anakin, and Obi-Wan Kenobi in the arena and all that. So
You know what they'll probably do? They'll probably release that arena playset
Yep.
and have 3 exclusive carded figures, and one of them will be Padme with the clawed up shirt. Watch.
Yep. Yep.
I could totally see them do that. I mean,
Keep
it's
that
exciting
hot.
to me. I love this stuff.
Yep.
So yeah, I have a lot of fun collecting TVC.
But like for me, I still got backtrack on the Cantina. I'm behind on the Cantina pieces, but you know,
Mhm.
everything. So much stuff comes out from every scale, you know that.
Look at this guy. Charlie saying for the next show how to spend Profi's money. Nope.
there we go.
I think I'm pretty open with that, enough as it already is, but I'm sure. I don't know. But you, Luis, I mean, do you have any does this do anything for you, man? This new wave of TVC?
I mean, I'm always one to appreciate TVC, Hasbro. You know, I used to collect a lot of 3/3/4 back in the day. This was early 2000s, where kind of TVC, I think, really first launched, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, I used to do the Target runs, Toys R Us runs. Yeah, you know, I'd be there super early, but then I go to my first Comic-Con in 06. I see Sideshow, and ever since then, I'm like, no, we're done. We're done with the early morning chases, and we're just going full 1/6. And that kind of opened Pandora's box on taking it from strictly toys to this kind of higher end side, right?
Yeah.
yeah, so I will never shy away from, of course, a mall piece, right? If there's a mall piece, limited, con exclusive, I'll get that. Like the San Diego Comic Con Black Series, Revenge of the Sith set with Anakin and Obi-Wan. I needed that. But yeah, if there's anything that strikes me as, especially a character that I love, like Maul, I'm always down to get that, especially with the new series. So yeah, I'm open to this, but thankfully I'm not a hardcore 3/3/4 collector, so I'll admire it from you guys' screens, and that's it.
Dude, I still have that same 3 3/4 is so easy to get everything. And I still have that mentality when I was a kid. Remember, Harold, on the card backs and the Kenner card backs, they would tell you collect them all as if it were a dare. Yeah, man. So I don't know. Harold,
I think that's what I miss about like those cards. I miss the old backs that would have the listing of all the figures, and I know they used to do that.
Checklist,
at least with
that,
each wave, they would have the waves in the back.
Yeah, they actually did that. TVC actually did that. Well, I don't know why they did it, but in the back of the actual packaging itself, I'll show you guys real quick. So when they first came out, they were pretty much stylized like this, but then later on, they kind of changed to the vintage style, where actually they would show you which figures were up in the wave, right? In the little Kenner boxes, like they would have before in the previous card backs. And I'm not really like a full-on checklist or anything, but they would show you, hey, this is what's available in this wave, right? You get anywhere between 8 figures in that entire wave, 5, 6, 8, whatever, and it would just show you what's up there. But yeah, man, I mean that's a real staple, I think, for that Kenner stuff. But yeah, this is really cool. But Harold, I mean, where are you at with TVC, bro? I mean, does this do anything for you, or?
I think it's specific characters, like Luis is saying, like about that Maul. I mean, that's one that would draw me in. And again, just having that new logo and that new card back on there, I think that looks great. And I was trying to find, I had my Shock T. The Black Series did make that. I was looking for that, but I have like a pile of boxes over here. Yeah, and I can't find it over here. So, but they did a really good job on that. So I'm looking forward to see like the detail in that figure too, to see. And honestly, from what I've seen, a lot of the vintage collections have looked better, even sculpt wise, than some of the Black Series. So
isn't it a trip? They get so much detail in 3 3/4 these days. It's insane.
Mm-hmm.
For such a small canvas, but for $20, man, I mean, come on.
Right. It's crazy.
Oh, that's the hard pill to swallow. But
yeah, they're getting expensive. Like 5 years ago, we were paying $19.99 for Black Series.
That's how much they were when they first dropped. That was the original price, was $19.99, and I'll give it to them for keeping that price tag for as long as they did. Considering they've been out for over 10 years. I think when Black Series started, like in 2013 or 2014 or 2012.
I think 2013.
Yeah.
12 or 13, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So kudos to them for actually keeping the price the same. Yeah. That's the gateway drug, man, which ultimately ends to this. Yeah. We're talking high end now, man. Jeez. So EFX revealed this Darth Vader Return of the Jedi helmet, which is actually a 3-piece reveal type of helmet, which is absolutely gorgeous. Previously I mentioned how A New Hope is my jam, but I can appreciate something like this with this amount of detail, 1-to-1 scale, and just capturing every detail that was in the original helmet itself and bringing it to collectors as a proper replica. Luis, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this a signed edition or?
No, this is just a limited edition, I believe, of 350. It's funny. I've known the guys from EFX since they were master replicas, and when I went to Comic-Con 2 years ago, I asked them, "Hey, if you ever make a reveal helmet, please, just know that there's a market for that." And then a year later, here's our prototype, and I'm like, oh my gosh, and they told me they had access obviously to the the actual Lucasfilm archives, the prop, and now it's right here. It's within my grasp. You know, and I'm sure many also, if you ever had a chance to go to the Star Wars museum exhibits, they have some of these original props. And this one, ever since the film came out, I mean, the internals, what made Vader kind of Vader behind the mask, I mean, it just was something that stuck with me since I was a kid, right? So to be able to have an actual, almost exact replica of the same thing that I saw on screen, I mean, it's can't get any better than that other than owning the actual piece, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I have put my EFX limited edition A New Hope Vader up for sale, amongst many other things to anticipate this thing. And yeah, I just need one version of Vader's helmet, and to me, this is the end all be all. So yeah, I'm stoked, man. But yeah, this is one of the few kind of high-end pieces that I've been anticipating. And thankfully, probably one of the few that I'll be getting, at least in the foreseeable future.
You know what's funny is that they did an Apple thing with one more thing, what Steve Jobs used to do back in the day. And they gave us a lightsaber, a revealed lightsaber. Now this is a signature edition, from what I understand.
Yeah, this is going to be signed by somebody who worked on the production of A New Hope. I was talking to my buddy, and he brought up a good point. You know, when EFX did the Luke reveal, they based it on the deleted scene from Return of the Jedi, which has some canon lore to it. But with this is purely artistic interpretation. And I think it's more of a reason for me, like, to justify maybe not getting it. But, I mean, I can't deny...
The price doesn't have anything to do with it?
Yeah, I know,
the price
right?
is not a reason not to get it.
Dude.
I mean, damn.
I mean, it's going to be an amazing hilt. I would have loved if they did it for a Return of the Jedi hilt. Same concept, right? Artistic interpretation, but then that'll match the Luke Return of the Jedi reveal. But regardless, this is a way for them to kind of redo the A New Hope hilt without stepping over the MR prior release.
Yeah.
I mean, we've asked for a reveal saber for years since Luke came out. They're finally giving us one. The fact they have to throw both of these in at the same time, it sucks. Of course, close to the holidays, but I don't know, man. It's just it's a whole nother ball game when you get into these replica props. It's really picking and choosing, which is why you see some of these other reviewers or content creators that really only stick to either master replicas or props, only statues. Very hard to be able to do it all. So yeah, it's hard, man. It's getting harder and harder.
I gotta say, man, I mean, you and I talked about this particular version of the hilt, and this is one that I'm after.
Yes.
But I can't, for the gimmick that it has, I mean, I hate to call it a gimmick because it's art. This is just something I can't justify price-wise. This is what, $2,000, $1,400, something like that, or I forget.
I think it's 13, something like that. I think 1,300 or so.
Yeah,
1,350.
I mean, yeah. I'll admire it elsewhere. It's a beautiful piece of art, and adding, like you said, the artist's interpretation of the reveal is pretty damn cool. But me personally, this is something I've had my eye on the Roman props version for the longest time, and that's just more in my price range. I think it's on sale right now for what it was like $230 or something like that, and it's actually machined replicas of the actual found parts, which is awesome.
Yeah,
so you just you can put everything together yourself, or you can buy the actual hilt that's already put together for you. So that's what I really like about that. It's a budget friendly option that's really, I think, highly accurate from what I know.
Oh yeah, Roman props, they've been in the game for years, almost kind of I would say probably earlier from MR, but because they don't have the licensing, they don't have that licensing fee.
Mhm.
The way a lot of these collectors that keep up with these releases, it just comes back to picking and choosing, right? You've got $1,300 Hill, which is essentially what, maybe 4.5, maybe 5 Hot Toys at this point.
Mhm.
You know, if you get a Hot Toys figure maybe every other week or even once a month, right? In half a year, you have what EFX releases in possibly a full year, right? They make maybe 2 or 3 things per year. So it's just picking and choosing, right? Would you rather have
Mhm.
10, 12, or 20 Hot Toys a year, or would you rather have 2 to 3 ridiculously, pricey things, right? It just comes down to preference.
No, it makes sense. I
So-
mean, this could be that category where less is more, right? So
It
Oh,
is,
yeah.
man. It's I have people that come into my room, and obviously, I'll always favor replica props over figures, but there's just
Yeah.
something that gravitates somebody to a full scale helmet, a full lightsaber. It's just different, and it's no disrespect to smaller scale, because I love smaller scale. I'll always be a fan of 1/6 and quarter, whatnot, but when you get to essentially hold or see something that we all grew up with right in front of you, right? Thinking,
Mhm.
man, this is like in universe, right? Like, this is what it would feel like if I was in that universe. It just hits different. So again, that's kind of where my passion and all this really comes from. And it's just hard to keep up. It's really picking and choosing. As you can see, there's no Hot Toys in here.
Mhm.
And I think a lot of the newer product that you see is kind of given. It's free, so of course, but it's hard to keep up, man. It's just picking your battles. Are you 1/6 scale only? 1/12, quarter, 1/3, half, 1/1. It's you can't do it all unless you're Jeff Bezos or Musk.
Yeah.
Then you get to the big leagues where you have people actually buying real movie props,
Yep.
which is a whole nother level, man. It's hundreds of thousands of dollars for a piece, or in this case, Vader's Hill fetching $3.5 million. Yeah, it's just another world, man, and it's just figuring out what part of the world that you want to live in.
And again, dude, to your point earlier, what happens when your time is up? What happens to that $3 million prop?
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. My kids could probably. My wife's already said it. The day you're gone, and I told her I'll leave you a spreadsheet when it's kind of. When I think it's that time, I'll leave you a spreadsheet. I'll refer you to a couple buddies that are keeping up in the market, so you know what to let these go for. But I told her, hey, give me a few pieces to bury me with, like my mall, hilt that I got from
Right.
Pop Store. That'll probably be like a legit mummy scepter. I'll be buried with my scepter there. Maybe a helmet to,
like
put
a
over
Viking
me.
funeral, just shoot the flame.
Oh,
the
yeah.
arrow. Yeah.
Oh, 100%, man. I really see myself like going in a casket with a helmet on, holding a couple sabers.
I can see Harold doing that too with Commander.
Yeah,
Henry.
throne room going on in the background as I'm being lowered. Like, I already kind of
Yeah.
have this planned out. But yeah, it's once I'm gone, once any of us are gone, who cares?
Yeah.
At that point, it's gonna be purely, hey, I'm selling it for profit. All these estates do it, man. Anthony Proust let go of a lot of his own movie props, just I want to say like a year ago, and because he knows he's not getting any younger, he can obviously do a lot more with that money versus leaving it boxed up in a garage somewhere, and that's just how it is,
Charlie Unicorn is saying get a Darth Maul artwork casket.
Yes,
Do it like a sarcophagus.
Oh, yeah. Well,
totally.
That's
I'm down
funny,
for
dude.
that.
I love the way
Those-
this helmet displays. I mean, and it's like, and I would love to have it on a turntable like that because there's so much to look at, like just all that mechanics in the back of that. Like,
Yeah.
it looks great.
That's so nice, dude.
Yeah, this
Right.
is something I've been wanting for years. And, Black Series, they came up with their version, which is the closest mass-produced reveal helmet that we got. But EFX, the details, they said a lot of metal parts, surprisingly. Some 3D printed, some casted, but for the most part, I mean, this is the best we're going to get. Short of owning the actual prop, as much as it is, it's nothing in comparison to, what something like this would fetch.
Look at that detail inside.
Man, that is awesome.
That's
Mass
crazy.
produced, it's crazy. Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
Now, is this? Did they scan this from the original prop? I mean, is there lineage to this piece?
Yeah.
or-
100%. They went
Wow.
to the Lucasfilm archives. They got the original prop. They looked at the components. That's where the 3D printing came in for some components. But there's machined metal parts, plastic bits, casted bits, but a lot of the stuff that you wouldn't think would be metal is. And I mean, it's just a work of art, man. It really is. And like I said, the price point is steep. We're talking $2,600 or so, but $350 made in the world, and another company doing something like this, I just don't see it. And the way of Prop Shop, Prop Shop did I think the original props for The Force Awakens on set. They decided to release those same, pieces, essentially replicating them for the consumers. And that company lasted, I think, maybe 6 months, if that. And because nobody wanted to pay at the time $1,300 for a kind of 3D printed lightsaber because the tech was still new, and now those pieces are fetching thousands of dollars because companies just don't make it. And because there's a market where you have Hasbro that, hey, this looks great for $2,600, but I'll take a lesser for maybe $150, right? So there's a market for everyone, but to see something like this available to the level of accuracy, I think it's once in a lifetime. So yeah, I'm
totally.
definitely doing what I can to get this.
Totally.
It comes
I want
out Friday for people who are trying to get it. I'm just kidding. That's competition. Don't order this, guys.
Wow, that's all for Luis.
Yeah.
Let him get his copy first, then y'all can go ahead and jump in.
Yeah. Let me
Real quick, man. I want to shout out Jason. What's up, dude? What's up, Salvo, my dude? What's going on, brother? Good to see you, man. And Jay, brother Cousins is here. What's going on, man? Thanks for coming through tonight. And Charlie's over here saying that, you know what to do. Click the button. Nope. Nope, no, sir.
So easy
Add
though.
your cart.
I know, right? I gotta wait till Friday or till after Luis gets his. So, but nah, man, this is absolutely gorgeous, man. I mean, again, to have something like this that's actually tied to actual lineage is truly something special. I mean, again, when it goes down to the term or the definition of an actual collectible, I mean, this is it. Can't get more collectible than this. I mean, limited, high end. But yeah, man, this is awesome, dude. I mean, I know Harold is excited for this thing, man. He told me he's gonna buy two of them.
One to display, or
one that I'm
one
going to wear
put
to
on,
work
and one to
I'll
keep
have at
in.
home.
Man.
Yeah, one to rock, one to stock.
Right.
Yeah.
No, but man, what are you guys' thoughts on this thing, Harold? I mean, I'm sure this is like you. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is something you might be looking into.
Oh God, no, no. No, I mean, yes, it is amazing. I would have to have like Luis, like his room, and be able to have some sort of like centerpiece place to put that, because that's what that deserves. and I feel like the way that I have the things that I do, like it just wouldn't be represented in the right way. That I would almost feel bad for having it, even if I could get it, but no, it's amazing. The detail is like unbelievable.
Yeah. Dude, Luis, is that accurate to have those actual dental lenses in there like that? Or
Yeah. So what they did in the film versus what we got in Revenge of the Sith is different. They did this piece was meant to be shown on screen for a few seconds, if that. It was more the jaw piece that we got in the film. So this is just, hey, how can we make this face mask look awesome from the inside, as if it was a mechanical working piece. But yeah, everything you see is based on the original prop. They didn't do any artistic interpretation with this, from my understanding. The lightsaber's different, but they trying to replicate it as close to 100% as they can. What we all saw on screen.
Mm-hmm.
that's insane.
And
That's insane.
you want to
Leonard?
say something? No,
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
just watching this video just makes me like, I want to sell all my entire collection and get into this, because it's like what Louis said. This stuff is like amazing, and it's limited, and yes, it's not about money, but if you get rid of this piece, you're gonna make a profit on this type of stuff.
For sure. Yep.
So it's like like for me, I would sell. I'm not gonna do it now, but I would sell my TVC and all my Hot Toys just to get into this type of line and all that.
Yeah. It's easier said than done, dude, because I've
I know.
talked to Luis about that a lot of times. I just can't do it. I can't let it go.
It's hard, man. I've sold some stuff, and I'm starting to sell more stuff now to, one, just to get these types of collectibles, but two, to survive too. I mean, and it's hard when you sell and you start to see where the market is that is obviously less than what you purchased it for. So it's a buyer's market for sure right now. The economy isn't doing so well. The collectible market isn't doing so well because people are understanding with the cost of living, what's a helmet going to do when I can't feed myself or my family or, keep a roof over my head. So again, it just comes down to, what can I let go or what can I focus on to possibly help save money, right? I mean, if somebody only buys this helmet only one time, but they don't buy any Hot Toys, I mean, you're technically saving money at that point, right? Versus the person who buys 1 to 2 Hot Toys a month. So it's just a focus. It's what you focus on, what your priorities are, and at the end of the day, we all pick different things, and but yeah, this is something that I'm definitely going for, and I'm happy to sell what I need to get it, knowing that again, it's $350 made in the world versus, a few thousand made now. Then a few years, they're going to come up with another version of the same thing in a few years. But yeah, just picking and choosing, guys. That's all it is. You can't go wrong because everyone's got their preferences. But
like what Louis said, there will be another Vader helmet down the road by EFX. So
dude.
It's just like.
But when something comes around that's what you've been waiting for, like Luis said it perfectly earlier, this is something he specifically asked the company for.
Right.
And they said, okay, here you go. So now's his chance to actually get something.
Now they're calling me out. Yeah,
exactly.
No bluffing.
Yeah, and Charlie over here saying that, isn't this your favorite character of all time, Star Wars? Yes, it is. But like I said earlier, I'm a New Hope guy. This is Return of the Jedi. So there's a difference there. And I'm happy with what I have, bro. So like I said, I'm building my shrine. Y'all see it someday. And yeah. So, guys, real quick, man. I mean, I want to typically end the show at an hour and a half. We're a few minutes over, but my phone's blowing up. The chat's over here talking about I guess Hot Toys just dropped the Spider-Man. So I don't know. Do you guys want to check it out?
Yeah.
Let's check it out.
Heck yeah.
Let's see this Spooderman. What they're doing. All right, let me go ahead and pull it up. And a 1978, 77 from Japan and the wow. Okay, so let's check this guy out. Let's go and start off with the Japanese 1978 version, and there it is. Look at, I never thought we'd see this.
Wow.
This is just so out there, man. I mean, I know it's amongst Spider-Man fans. You know, this is like, you know, old school thing, but I have never thought we would see. Look at this thing.
That's crazy.
Tell me it comes with a mech. Tell me it comes with it. Let's keep going. Let's see if it actually comes with a mech. But yeah, it's cool. It's nostalgic for those collectors out there that are looking for something like this, man. I mean, it's really cool. But it doesn't look like it comes with much, to be honest. Let's those hands, that hand gesture. Look at that big ass. Is this a web slinger or I forget? I guess so, with that thick ass web. Look at that. That's great. Yeah, look at that, man. Dude, that is nice. That's really cool. All the details they put in this thing. So it's pretty bare bones. There goes Spider-Man. Look at the they actually put the Japanese name on the actual base. That's interesting. But it looks like pretty much the same array of hands for the most part, except for these now chopping hands they've added in. So you got some thicker, looks like a thicker web lining in a sense. There's the back. This is cool.
The pose. And
it's a Hot Toys exclusive. All right. So let's see. Is this limited? What are we looking at? I don't know how there's part
yeah,
of
1,500.
Yeah. Yep. 1,500.
Yep.
Okay. So let's check out the US one real quick, and then we'll gather everybody's thoughts on these things.
Whoa. Talk about limited. Holy.
I just 600. Holy jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn. So I guess this will be the Grail.
Yeah.
This will be the one everyone goes after.
That's the one, man.
Wow.
Look at that pose.
But see, that just goes back to the concept of the more limited, the more enticing, right? The more attractive. And that's what we kind of feed off of. And these companies know that, you know, it's hitting two birds. You've got the nostalgia factor and you've got the limitedness. And they know that sells. So, yeah.
And unfortunately, man, something like this just brings out all the damn scalpers.
Yeah.
All the resellers.
Dry runners.
I love Spider-Man. I'd say next Iron Man, Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel character. But I got to pass on that.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it's a pass on both of them.
Yeah. Considering how nostalgic and niche this really is, I agree with you guys. This for me. This is an easy pass. I'm not that kind of Spider-Man collector.
Yeah,
I just have a couple of them. And I'm good with it.
Yeah, and
these are cool.
And I'm very fond of it, and I do have memories of it, but not enough to buy it or try.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do a Spider-Man animated series. You know, throwing a head sculpt in there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that could be different. But I mean, they're kind of tackling all the Spider-Man generations as of lately. So I think that's the only one that they're missing.
This is gonna be harder to take a W on this 100%. One compared to Travis Scott Jordan's. Yeah, man.
100%, man.
That's
this
crazy.
Is $1,000 aftermarket figure right here.
Easily.
Yep.
Easily, bro. Damn. All right. Well, that's that. It sounds like we're all gonna pass on it for the most part. But
you're welcome.
Yeah, let's go and wrap up, man. I got to head out. Actually,
that's because you got all those helmets to buy, Mario. That's why you got to pass.
Stop, bro. Stop. Please don't put that out there.
On the EFX website.
What's
Be
that?
right there with you. I said you're gonna be with me on the website to get that video.
I know, dude. Both of y'all. Oh, you guys are the best. All right, well, let's go and wrap, man. I need to, like I said, I need to step out. I need to try to hit Costco before they close in an hour. So try to do that. But thank you guys on the panel for joining me, man. Harold, what you got going on, brother?
Thank you, man. I know you actually got a couple figures that I'm waiting for, so hopefully my Gregor and my regular clone Commando should be here tomorrow.
Oh yeah, dude.
Those are on the way. I'm still patiently waiting for my Grievous email. I update my email way more than I should, and hoping to eventually see that.
I'm excited to see what you're gonna do with that thing. I really am.
God, I can't wait. I had fun. We had some good weather too, so I got outside and got that photo this past week of like Cody and Airborne and my Sideshow 212 with like some battle droids and stuff like that. So just like I said, we've got some really good weather lately too. So looking forward to getting outside a little bit more.
Yeah, we've taken a break from nice weather out here in Cali. We're gonna be getting some rain here lately. We'll take it because we don't get that much rain out here, huh, Luis?
Right.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So
We'll take it because we need it, but when we get it, we hate it. So
exactly, and then everybody forgets how to drive.
yeah.
But yeah, that's crazy. Thanks, Harold, for coming through, man. As always, dude. I love having you guys. You know, Eric, thank you for coming through tonight, also, man. And what's going on for you, buddy?
Well, tomorrow's my birthday, and I'll
Birthday,
be
dude!
I'll be 44 tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
And that'll be this Saturday. I'm going back to another heavy metal show, seeing Blind Guardian, and then the people. I actually met all the bands, but the people I know are opening up for them, so I get to see them again too. So, and then the other band, Infrasyrian from Finland, the lead singer Petra, he's a big Star Wars collector, and I've given him some Star Wars figures in the past. I don't know if I'll be able to do it this time because where I'm going is a little bit more stricter, but yeah, no, it's just gonna be a good show and all that.
Oh yeah, man.
There's Jason wishing you a happy birthday and another successful trip around the sun.
Yeah,
Dude.
like there are musicians that I know that are overseas and here in the United States. You know, they're big Star Wars people too. You know, a lot of celebrities and everything. So.
That's awesome, dude. Well, happy birthday, man. Hope you have a good one tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm sure Jay will call you for happy birthday wishes.
Yeah, he'll probably will.
So awesome, man. Thanks for coming through tonight. I really, really appreciate it, man. Last but not least, my boy Luis, Pop Culture Relics. What about you, man? You got anything going on?
Oh yeah, Grievous. Kind of piggybacking off Harold. Grievous is scheduled to be built on Thursday, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, been looking forward to him for a while. This damn Vader, man, it's robbing me dry there. So hopefully I'm successful this week. And thankfully, I want to say that's it, man. Please, like.
I know.
Oh
I know, dude. I feel you.
Joker, this Vader, this potential Vader helmet. Next thing, and I'm knocking on wood here. PCS, they're gonna bring the Darth Maul 1/3 scale, and I'm just like, dude, that's the last thing. So I think after this Vader helmet, I have maybe one or two bigger pieces, and then I say this, then I'll be done for a while. So yeah, man, that's it. This Vader's and they'll be all hopefully for 2025, and then on to 2026, man.
Yeah, we're almost there, dude. Right around the corner. That's crazy. This year just flew by, man.
Yeah.
No, but it was a good year for collecting, man. It really was.
Absolutely.
A lot of cool stuff
year.
we got this year. So
next year, D23, I think. So you'll probably get some Hot Toys releases there, more collectibles.
Yeah.
In 2027, man, big year for the Wars celebration.
Dude,
Get ready,
50th
guys.
anniversary.
Bad.
I'm sure I'll see all you guys here in LA, you know,
Yes.
for celebration. Dude, that's gonna be so much fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to get out for that.
Oh yeah, dude.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
come on
I'd like to go.
Yeah, hopefully I'll have a bigger spot, man. So to accommodate some of y'all, we'll see how it goes, man.
Yeah, you guys are more than welcome over here too.
Absolutely. Well, thank you guys, everybody in the chat, dude. You know, for coming through. Sinister, hell yeah, my man, coming out for 2027. Thank you, panel, as always. And it's always I love this is my jam, man. This is where I live, man. Just Star Wars collecting. And I love that we have, we're all like-minded in that sense. We can all just get together and just enjoy talking about the collecting hobby, man. It's so much fun.
Oh yeah.
So, guys, we'll see you out here in another 2 weeks from now. We're still doing 2 weeks until further notice. We'll see how it goes. And yeah, hopefully I invited a guest on for the next show. Let's see if she can actually join us. That'll be fun if she can. So, but yeah, everybody have a good week. Be safe out there, man. And happy Thanksgiving. Happy Life Day, all of y'all, if anybody out there celebrates. And yeah, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks. Take care, y'all.
So uncivilized.